was Chris Forsberg running Time Attack in the Ultimaniac. Look how beautiful this thing is. It's amazing. Yep. Alright guys, so this is Saturday, day 2, and I'm coming to you from the future because they've been playing music all day and I didn't want to get the whole copyright thing. So we got here and we got all set up. I went out for the first session and I ran the Kindas that I ran last night for an entire session full tilt, which is crazy to me. They just corded on the last turn, so that's 2 full sessions full tilt on a pair of Kindas. Now, sadly, last pair of Kindas that I had, so I went out in some really old 19-inch 235 KDWs. They were like over 10 years old. Did some ride-alongs, and when I did that, at first, I was a little worried because they didn't have much grip, like at all. Like, pedal it, just out of boost, so that wasn't good. But I'm gonna throw some footage in from the first and the second sessions, and you guys can check it out. Alright, so this is the aftermath of the second session. They are completely done, but I've got some tires mounted up. Mikey's over here. Hi, Mikey.
What's up?
Got some tires mounted up. So this right here is what was left of the second session going really hard on those. I brought some of the acceleras that I've used in the past. So we're going to use these and some trusty Ironmans. I had those, so we're just going to use them up, get rid of them. We have 2 more sessions. We've got a 5 o'clock, and then we've got like almost 8 o'clock, which is going to be crazy. So the 8 o'clock should be really basically dusk, and all the lights are going to look awesome. Everybody's going to look great. I did go and pick up some headlight bulbs because my LEDs were left. They didn't come in time, so I got some regular old bulbs. Sadly, the bulbs that were in it had a like an extension on them to plug into the factory harness. Well, it doesn't reach the passenger bulb, so I put it in the driver's side, and that's that. We're gonna hopefully be able to see, but I'll check in with you guys, throw some footage from the next 2 sessions in right here, and I'll check in with you guys after everything. Alright guys, had a little issue. The cords from those old tires wrapped around the axle boot, but we fixed it with some electrical tape. There's 2 layers there. Gonna get it back together, clean up everything up. So we're gonna get everything back together, torque the wheels, check the pressures, and try to make it out for this session. It's here in just a few minutes. Alright, I look super red. I'm hot. Axle boot definitely still leaking. It's not as bad, but it's definitely leaking. It could be just out of grease. We have 1 last session. We're going to go back out. The accelerators did great. Very good, honestly. Got almost an entire session out of some used 200 tread wear tires. That's pretty good. I just slapped the last tires I brought with me. They are a 245/40 Ironman, so we're going to be down on grip. I already went ahead and took some dampening out of it. We're going to run super low pressures, and we're just going to do what we can. Go out, have some fun, look good with it being nighttime, and that's going to be that. Alright guys, so if you don't know who Nick Swan is, he takes care of us drift guys, runs grid, does everything to keep us safe and keep us looking good. But I just wanted to thank him. He puts on a great show. He's actually mentored me a lot. In the early days, I would run MDU with him, and he would tell me what I was doing wrong, and I learned a lot. So thanks, Nick.
You're the best. You're the best, dude. Always a pleasure having you out there, dude. I'm glad you came out and got some laps.
I appreciate it. Thank you. He's the best. Cone, too. Basically partner in crime. He runs great with him. Second eyes and ears, amazing. So, yeah, we're going to drive here in a little bit. I can't remember if we talked about this car or not, but this is Michael S.'s kind of demo car. It is wild. This is the first event he's had it out at. Look how beautiful this thing is. It's amazing. Yep. And then you got all these things. You're good. You got all these FCP Euro, just crazy time attack cars. Just absolutely insane. They are full race cars. Then you got Airlift. Got a few different people down there. So we're gonna come back to the tent, hang out for a little bit, and hopefully go out here in a little bit. Alright guys, night session is done. We went out, car did great, axle held together, at least for now. I'm sure it's slung all the grease out of it again. And yeah, basically I'm really happy with the car. I feel great. I was super happy with how I was doing at the end. Stayed on the track, followed some cool people, had cool people follow me. Talked to a lot of cool people here about Haltech stuff, and been a really good experience, as always. And yeah, I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, Grid Life is wrapped up. I just pulled in. I did end up going out. I was going to take one of my coworkers that didn't really get to go out in any of the cars. We went out, tried to make a lap, didn't check the air pressure, and I guess they were a little lower than the 18 pounds that I had set them to last night before the session. I debeated a tire, and we just came in. We basically hit a couple corners, that was that. Got all packed up, loaded up, headed home. It was a really great weekend. It was great to be back in the car. I'm really appreciative to all of you for watching this. I hope you've made it all the way through. Hope you've enjoyed it. We have to go through the car. We messed up an axle, and the shifter's broken, and there's a lot of stuff. There's oil leaks, all that stuff. We need to go through the car, so we really rocked it this weekend, but we're going to start tearing it apart here in probably a month or maybe a month or two. Just going to clean it up a little bit for the open house that's here in a few weeks. We'll cover that, hopefully. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm beat. It's been like a 12-hour day already today. I just pulled up. My son's sick, so I gotta take care of him tomorrow. And yeah, so hopefully you guys stuck through for the whole thing, and I appreciate you guys. Have a really good one. I'll see you guys soon with more Aristo content.